maybe Sheezus.
Ooh, as in coming late. Love this part. I'm not sure what this song is about. Maybe it just doesn't need to be analyzed. Whiplash again.
Pocket right up behind. Pocket right up behind. That Kanye XX remix.
No, we need to appreciate this from the start. I've heard people call it a quarter life crisis. You know, it's never too early for a crisis.
You guarantee that you'll stay here with me.
She predicted it in 2014 and she was right. Unfortunately she was right. Hi and welcome to episode 6 of my Lily Allen discovery journey. Just in case you are new here, basically what happened is I listened to West End Girl by Lily Allen. I really loved it. And then many of you guys recommended that I check out her earlier work. And so I'm moving backwards through her discography and discovering it and loving it. And next up in the line of albums is Sheezus. So today I'm going to be listening to the deluxe edition, as recommended by many of you, to specifically go for the deluxe, of Sheezus by Lily Allen. In my discussion video for No Shame, which I will link up here and I'll put the timestamp you can just jump to, I gave a little bit of my hypothesis about what I would expect from Sheezus, basically saying that, yeah, I think this album is going to have a lot of personality. As always, leave all your comments, all your thoughts and reflections in the comments. I will read those. I will digest the album a bit more. And then I will make a discussion video at some point where I share my reflections after having just digested everything a little bit more. So let's get into it. First song right off the bat is called Sheezus. Let's go.
Been here before, so I'm prepared. Not gonna lie though, I'm kinda scared. Lace up my gloves, I'm going in. Don't let my kids watch me when I get in the ring. I'll take the hits, roll with the punches. I'll get back up, it's not as if I've never done this. But then again, the game is changing. Can't just come back, jump on the mic and do the same thing. There goes the bell, I know that sound. I guess it's time for me to go another round. Wish me luck.
I like the beat here.
I'll see you on the other side if I'm still breathing. Riri isn't scared of Katy Perry's roaring. Queen Bee's gone back to the drawer and Lord smells blood, yeah. She's about to slay you. Kid ain't one to fuck with when she's only on her debut. We're all watching Gaga, dying for the art, so really she's a martyr. Second best will never cut it for the divas. Give me that crown, bitch. I wanna be Sheezus.
What a good chorus. What? She's dropping all these names. Lorde, when did Lorde's album come out? It must have been right then, her debut. Yeah, Lorde ain't one to fuck with. This is very true. She killed with her debut. Katy Perry must have released Roar around this time, and there's a sort of like suggested competition here, but actually, no, she's actually painting all of these women as really strong women, right? Because Riri isn't scared of Katy Perry. She doesn't feel threatened by it. Queen Bee's going back. Nothing's holding her back from going back, making more music. Lorde is just killing it just because it's Lorde. Gaga is just the queen, so we're all watching her. And she says, give me that crown. That's interesting. I mean, is Lily coming in and saying, like, I'm going to take the crown from them? I don't know. It kind of sounds like actually any of these women could be saying this line and saying like, I'm a queen. I'm my own queen of my own lane is something that easily all of these artists who are doing different things, right? Like all of these artists offer us different things. They could all just wear their own crown in their own lane. So interesting. Also, Sheezus as in Yeezus, Kanye's Yeezus.
I'm ready for all the comparisons. I think it's dumb and it's embarrassing. I'm switching off, no longer listening. I've had enough of persecution and conditioning. Maybe it's instinct, we're only animal. Maybe it's healthy, maybe it's rational. It makes me angry, I'm serious. But then again, I'm just about to get my period. Periods, we all get periods every month, yo. That's what the theory is. It's human nature, another cycle. Be nice to me, I'll make you one of my disciples. Riri isn't scared of.
Okay. Before we get into that chorus, this is amazing. She thinks the comparisons are dumb. That's why she's kind of making a comparison without really making a comparison in the chorus. I also love the line, we all get periods. It's like all of us, like whether you have a uterus or whether or not you're fertile. Just like people who do get periods can be sort of blamed or accused of having, like, being in a certain mood or not meeting a certain standard due to their period. I think they're in a more universal sense, like every human can get periods, like just have biological factors outside of their control, like hormones, impacting how they feel. And to accuse someone and to use it in an insulting way is just not fair, because like humans do get impacted by things going on outside of our bodies and inside of our bodies. And there's a certain level of acceptance and education and understanding around that that is often lacking in society. So I don't know, I just like that. And what a badass line.
Cycle. Be nice to me, I'll make you one of my disciples. Riri isn't scared of Katy Perry's touring. Queen Bee's gone back to the drawer. And Lord smells blood, yeah. She's about to slay you. Kid ain't one to fuck with when she's only on her debut. We're all watching Gaga, LOL, dying for the art. So really, she's a martyr. Second best will never cut it for the divas. Give me that crown, bitch. I wanna be Sheezus. I am born again. Now run along and tell all of your friends to come and join us. Give yourselves to me. I am your leader.
What did she say? I'm bored again, or I'm born again?
Sheezus. I am born again. Now run
Born,
along
right?
and tell all of your friends to come and join us. Give yourselves to me. I am your leader. Let me be Sheezus. Let me be Sheezus. I am born again. Now run along and tell all of your friends to come and join us. Give yourselves to me. I am your leader.
Let me be Jesus.
Ooh. Okay, cool opening track. I like the sort of Sheezus/Jesus metaphors of like friends coming to join us, and then the disciples line, like having a crown and this idea of leading people to follow you. It does feel like a sort of ironic, if anything, appreciation for the strength of these women and sort of making fun of the people who make comparisons, the people who blame, like make ridiculous comments about women in the pop world. And already there's personality on this album. Like, this sounds like Lily making a commentary on the music industry, which, fair enough. I guess at this point in her career, she's made the 2 albums, so she's felt the pressures, she's felt the comparisons, I'm sure. Okay, next song, Latecomer. As in coming late. Okay, let's see. Ooh, I love this production.
Good lover, feels good like a long hot summer. Latecomer, he's a latecomer. My man is a bad motherfucker. He can bring it all day long. All other men been wrong. Nobody will get to see, 'cause he's gonna spend his life with me. You can't have him. No way, he's taking ladies. I got me his babies. Look at my ring. He's going nowhere till this fat lady sings. And when I see his face, I feel like I
Oh,
could win the race.
love
And when
this.
when he calls my name, I know we're in the long way. I leave him for? I couldn't ask for any more. I wouldn't send him back. You won me game, set and match. My lover,
Okay, this is insanely catchy. I'm loving this song. Just the energy is so good. Okay, Latecomer, because he's a good lover. This is a good thing, guys. Love it.
shoots and scores like he's Maradona.
I'm gonna start this up here. Don't want to miss any of this.
My lover, shoots and scores like he's Maradona. Undercover, under the covers. My man is a bad motherfucker. Anyone could see. I'd have caught him eventually. Me and him have a thing that's rare. Other girls can look elsewhere. You can't have him. No way, he's taking ladies. I got me his babies. Look at my ring. He's going nowhere till this fat lady sings. And when I see his face, I feel like I could win the race.
Great
And
chorus.
when he calls my name, I know we're in the long way. I leave him for? I couldn't ask for any more. I wouldn't send him back. He won me game, set and match.
Like Maradona.
You can look good, but you can't touch. Don't know why I love you so much. Can't put.
Love how she does it with her voice. Touch my.
You can look good, but you can't touch. Don't know why I love you so much. Can't put this thing into words. My love for him's absurd. You can look good, but you can't touch. Don't know why I love you so much. Can't put this thing into words. My love for him's absurd. And when I see his face, I feel like I could win the race. And when he calls my name, I know we're in the long way. I leave him for? I couldn't ask for any more. I wouldn't send him back. He won me game, set and match. When I see his face, I feel like I could win the race. And when he calls my name, I know we're in the long way. I leave him for? I couldn't ask for any more. I wouldn't send him back. He won me game, set and match.
Okay, love that song. I realized I didn't really pause. It just feels like there's such a vibe here. It feels like this song is maybe more about the vibe than even it is about the lyrics. Like, this is such a joyous song. I guess, about Lily's husband at the time that she had her kids with. And to be honest, this is such just a happy song. I can actually imagine why, if this is something that was created in the height of joy in a relationship, that after the relationship has ended, I can see why someone might not be able to or want to perform this song again. I don't know if this is part of the reason that maybe Lily doesn't perform these songs very often or ever. It's just like a fun song, isn't it? Okay, next song, Air Balloon.
Somebody remind me where I am. Miami or Timbuktu. Did I ever
Production.
tell you my uncle's monkey ran away from the zoo? Would you tell me what this all means? What happens if I go through that door? Cause I'm looking up at the ceiling, but it's turning into the floor. Ooh, when I'm bored, I kinda drift away. I'm not sure quite why we work all day. I've been thinking, and I've got this plan. Let's go right now. Come meet me in the sky, I'll be waiting for you. And we can't hear what they say. Up in my air balloon, air balloon, air balloon. Sing, sing along, any song you want to. Now we're so high it can't rain. Up in my air balloon, air balloon, air balloon. Na 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 na. Na 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 na.
We're just having so much fun with these lines. You can kind of hear the sarcastic, like her just there's attitude here.
I don't like
Mm.
dropping names, but Kurt Cobain is all in my face. How the hell am I gonna tell him Elvis already took first base? And then out of the blue, this cruise is losing.
I don't like dropping names, but I dropped like 6 of them in the first song and more here.
Altitude, all we need is a little more elevation. Take me back to where I can breathe. Ooh, when I'm bored, I kinda drift away. I'm not sure quite why we work all day. I've been thinking, and I've got this plan. Let's go right now. Come meet me in the sky, I'll be waiting for you. And we can't hear what they say. Up in my air balloon, air balloon.
So catchy.
Sing, sing along, any song you want to. Now we're so high it can't rain. Up in my air balloon, air balloon, air balloon. Na 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 na.
Love this part.
Shake it, shake it, shake it now. Gimme some. Sailing through the clouds, tripping now.
This is so different from what I'm used to hearing from her in West End Girl and in No Shame. This, wow, it's so different. This does feel like the sort of radio friendly early 2000s, 2010s. I feel like pop stars were trying to get like that little catchy part of the song, just get that earworm that people are gonna want to go back to the song and listen to this song. But it is different because I'm having such a different experience from when I was listening to West End Girl, where I was like, my heart was like really feeling it emotionally. Whereas I feel like this is just more of a lighter experience. It kind of feels like my ears are engaging with this first, like my ears and my body before my heart and my brain. That's just my personal experience, and I wonder how it is for you guys as well.
Shake it, shake it now. Give me some. Sailing through the clouds. Tripping now. Come meet me in the sky, I'll be waiting for you. And we can hear what they say up in my air balloon. Sing along any song you want to. Now we're so high it can't rain. Up in my air balloon. Come meet me in the sky, na 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 na. Up in my air balloon. Come meet me in the sky, na 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 na. Up in my air balloon.
Those little ha-has at the end, the little details like the and the ooh. Yeah, they just feel like all these little details that are kind of designed to like get stuck in your head, which it absolutely serves the purpose. But to be completely honest, I'm not sure what this song is about. Is it about escaping? Is it about daydreaming? Is it about some sort of confusion, maybe drug related? Is it about companionship? Is it all of the above? I don't know. Maybe it just doesn't need to be analyzed. Maybe it's just meant to be enjoyed for the really catchy song that it is. Okay, let's go to the next. Our Time.
It's 2 a.m. so I just stopped the music. I'm still swaying like I was on a cruise ship. Took the words straight out of my mouth. Come on everybody, back to my house. Take my hand now, you're coming over. It doesn't matter, you can sleep on my sofa. Bring some flags and bring some Rizzlers. We're gonna party like it's nobody's business. Let your hair down now, it's the end of the weekend. This is our time now, let's forget everything and put your glad rags on. Dressing up like we're queens of the night. We just wanna dance the night away. We don't give a damn what people say. We've had enough, so turn it up. Tonight we're taking over. We wanna drink till we lose our minds. Wanna lose sense of space and time. We're going through, it's how we do. Tonight we're taking over.
There is something about this song, the way it's structured, the way the melody builds here, the way the pre-chorus, like verse to pre-chorus to chorus goes, that it just feels really nostalgic to me. And obviously I was not listening to Lily Allen in 2014, but it really does remind me of music that I was listening to. There was a certain energy, like a certain way that songs were written to guide you into that chorus from the verse in a way that sort of gets you excited, gets you singing, and then the chorus hits in a certain way. Like this is really bringing me back to a time period. It's really cool that it's so representative of this time period.
I feel fly, I'm rocking Kenzo. I'll get high, but I ain't doing benzos. I might dance like your auntie. I don't care, cause we're here to party. I got a quite good record collection. Yeah, I got everything that came out on Def Jam. I've got hip hop, I've got dubstep. I'll take us right through from sunrise to sunset.
Yeah, this must have been the time period where dubstep was becoming more mainstream and everyone was listening to some form of it. Love this line. I don't think I've heard Lily sing about dancing. Yeah, I'm not sure if she does. And if she does sing about it in West End Girl or No Shame, she definitely doesn't sing about it like this, but I mean, it's cool to hear her talking about dancing and to be doing it in a very Lily, very funny way.
Down now, it's the end of the week, and this is our time now. Let's forget everything and put your bad rags on, dressing up like we're queens of the night. We just wanna dance the night away. We don't give a damn what people say. We've had enough, so turn it up. Tonight we're taking over. We all wanna drink till we lose our minds. Wanna lose sense of space and time. We're going through, it's how we do. Tonight we're taking over.
It's really fascinating to me how this melody here, how it can feel so nostalgic even when it's your first time hearing it. That's such a cool like mental thing that's happening. Something about this song is really capturing just that time, like that period in time. I'm gonna re-listen just to appreciate it.
We all wanna drink till we lose our minds. Wanna lose sense of space and time. We're going through, it's how we do. Tonight we're taking over. Drink a little more and dance a little harder. Shout a little louder if you like. Move a little faster, stand a little taller. Do whatever makes you feel alright. Drink a little more and dance a little harder. Shout a little louder if you like. Move a little.
It's such a gentle way to sing a line like that. She's singing about shouting loudly in such a sweet voice.
Shout a little louder if you like. Move a little faster, stand a little taller. Do whatever makes you feel alright. Go harder now. Go harder. Go harder now. We just wanna dance the night away.
She's singing "Go Harder," and this does build the more she repeats it, but she's singing it so softly. I love contrasts like that. And honestly, it feels like she is speaking from the point of view of the younger self that we see in the Trigger Bang music video, and that younger self that she's referring to in that song, the self that she in No Shame is able to look back on and say, wow, I was really partying hard, and actually I've made the decision to distance myself from that now. And I wonder if the distancing herself from this album is also distancing herself from the perspective that this song is taking, which is, yeah, let's party. It's our time to party.
We just wanna dance the night away. We don't give a damn what people say. We've had enough, so turn it up. Tonight we're taking over. We all wanna drink till we lose our minds. Wanna lose sense of space and time. We're going through, it's how we do. Tonight we're taking over. We just wanna dance the night away. We don't give a damn what people say. We've had enough, so turn it up. Tonight we're taking over. We all wanna drink till we lose our minds. Wanna lose sense of space and time. We're going through, it's how we do. Tonight we're taking over.
Just like in West End Girl and in No Shame, where she's talking about drugs as something that can regulate her emotions. She's talking about that here too, where music, this idea of partying, dancing, and drinking is what's gonna sort of help you deal with your problems. So this theme, it all tracks that this was the time in her life where she was maybe doing that, and then by the time No Shame comes around, she's saying, actually, I'm distancing myself from that a bit. And then by the time West End Girl comes, she's in so much pain that she's sort of thinking back in time to this time period and saying, oh, like I had that as a coping strategy. And on relapse, she's sort of saying, I'm tempted to go back because it actually did help, even if only temporarily. Like it did actually let me disconnect and deal with anything that was difficult in my life. I'm still processing Lily singing about this because it's new to me because of how I've been discovering her. And I'm really curious, maybe it will make sense once I've heard her 2 albums before this, but I'm curious how you guys experienced this album when it came out when it did, because what you had heard at that point would have been her first 2 albums. And so did this feel strange to hear Lily singing from this perspective, or is it just because I'm going backwards through the discography that I'm having this experience? I'm curious to hear your point of view. Next song, Insincerely Yours. That's a funny title. Jazzy.
What's going on in the magazines? It's the same damn thing in everyone. I don't give a fuck about the Delphine. I read a girl about Jordan Dunn. I don't wanna know about your perfect life. You're a perfect wife and it makes me sick. I don't give a fuck about your Instagram, about your lovely house or your ugly kids. I'm not your friend and I can't pretend I ain't being funny.
Yeah, you are being funny.
Let's be clear, I'm here to make money. If I force a smile, I can make it worthwhile. Don't touch me, honey. Let's be clear, I'm here to make money.
The don't touch me she was talking about in the CBS interview, how just people, paparazzi, were inappropriately close to her to try to get pictures of her, and how, gosh, I mean, how just it's just so not okay for that to happen. It kind of feels like she's talking to the public or people who are following her to watch her. She's like trying to set a sort of boundary of like, this is my personal space. Don't get closer.
Insincerely yours tonight. We're all here 'cause the price is right. Whatever happened to the real DJs? 'Cause the chick you've paid can't mix for shit. She's looking good with the headphones on, with her Beats by Dre, she's so legit. I see pictures.
Here's the sarcasm. Love it. Love this part.
Whatever happened to the real DJs? 'Cause the chick you've paid can't mix for shit. She's looking good with the headphones on, with her Beats by Dre, she's so legit. I see pictures of her all the time, on the mail, online, she's everywhere. Does anybody know what she does? Do you know her name? Do you really care?
Good point.
And I can't pretend I ain't being funny. Let's be clear, I'm here to make money. If I force a smile, I can make it worthwhile. Don't touch me, honey. Let's be clear, I'm here to make money. Insincerely yours tonight. We're all here 'cause the price is right. I've never been one to know. You're doing it in my head now. Doing it in my head.
Understandable.
In my head. Won't somebody take me home? I'm ready for my bed now. Ready for my bed. Ready for
So
my
relatable.
bed. Ready for my bed. Insincerely yours tonight. We're all here 'cause the price is right.
So I really appreciate how there is a sort of jazzy R&B-esque influence to this song. And in any other circumstances, a song that has those musical elements and is talking about being yours tonight, the combination of those two things could potentially be a really romantic song, right? But she's flipping that on its head and making a very sarcastic song about not appreciating how people just invade her privacy and just find ways to profit off of famous people. And even she's flipping even that on its head, where she's saying like the magazines are following these famous people around in order to make money, but actually joke's on you, magazines, because I'm here to make money, and that's my priority, not trying to satisfy you in any way. So it's really defiant in that way. And this is so relatable. Like, really, she just wants to be safe and comfortable and not in the spotlight, which is totally understandable. Okay, next song. Take My Place. Ooh, okay. One of you shared with me that I think this is a song written about her experience of having a stillbirth, which, ooh, like, that is a huge change in topic. Like, from that previous song, we're doing a 180 and potentially going into a very introspective song about sadness and grieving. So just preparing myself for that.
As I lay down on the bed, trying to come to terms with what has just been said. I don't know where I should look or what to say. Is this happening to us today? If I could, then I would scream. I'd wipe the tears off of my face. Wake me up if it's a dream. This is more than I can take. I give everything I own. If someone else could take my place, if someone else please take my place.
Wow. Wow. Well, this is closer to the vulnerable Lily that I'm familiar with in West End Girl and No Shame, really taking ownership of her feelings. Like, this is shock and rage, also potentially shock, rage, crying, early stages of grief, and is sort of begging, please, like, can someone else carry this pain instead of me? Oh my gosh. Whew. This is really, really heavy, 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 heavy.
Someone else please take my place. How can life be so unfair? I can't breathe, in fact, I'm choking on the air. It's all over, I can see it in
just that sense of really, really, really needing support in that moment, not wanting to be alone in that moment, understandably so. This is a cool musical interlude there. Yeah. She's really giving space to that guitar and to the music in a way that feels like she's giving space to the complex emotions that are just present, like they just are. Allowing some space, some breathing room for music there feels like an acknowledgement of that. So it feels like a really well placed musical interlude.
Wipe the tears off my face. Wake me up if it's a dream. This is more than I can say. I give everything I own. If someone else could take my place. If someone else please take my place.
There's a sort of whiplash for me between like experiencing the first few songs and then this song, which is insanely vulnerable and just really, really, really sad. And there's so much in this line and this desire for someone else to take my place. It's such a real acknowledgement of how difficult it feels to be in her place, where she's kind of asking for relief, really, and asking for that possibility. Could someone else please deal with everything that this entails for me, because it just feels too big to deal with on my own. It's really, really powerful. And for the first time, this is my experience. Let me know how you feel. For the first time, I'm sensing the raw vulnerability that I feel in the albums that I do know by Lily on this album. So it's so sad that she had to go through that. Let's go to the next song. As Long as I Got You. Whiplash again.
It seems like only yesterday you were with somebody else. Soon as it was over, though, I had claimed you for myself. Didn't take me long before I had moved my stuff to yours. I'm glad to leave the past behind, and I'm glad to close the door. Because you know I love you. Because you know I love you. So far it's been so good, and it seems like we'll stand the test of time.
Well, I'm still like haven't processed the previous song and we're being thrown into this song. Okay. And even like the storytelling of this song is moving quickly, just like our experience through the album is kind of shifting quite quickly. She's saying, only yesterday you were with someone else, but now you're mine. It's like boom, boom, boom. Like relationship ended, relationship started, moved my stuff to yours. I've left my past behind. This is like moving very quickly.
You never call me baby, but you refer to me as mine. What I like the best is how you can keep me on my toes. Staying home with you is better than sticking things up my nose. I had that awful feeling.
Ooh.
That I needed help. My life had lost its meaning, but you saved me from myself. As long as I've got you, we can be together and forever, just you and me. Well, that's well. You sleep with your mouth wide open and you go to the pub alone. Can only cook from frozen, but I don't ever hear you moan.
Well, this is Somehow this does feel very Lily, where she's like, you know what? You're a flawed human and I love you and that's it. And like I see your flaws and that's okay. And there's just like so much honesty in that. I love it.
You let me lie in bed when you're doing breakfast with the kids.
That's
Landing
nice.
on my feet with you. I'm so happy this is how we live because you know I love you. Because you know I love you. I had that awful feeling that I needed help. My life had lost its meaning, but you saved me from myself.
You know, this song is really joyous. Obviously, she's talking about being very happy in a relationship, but there is something like really, really deep going on here. Acknowledging that she needed help and needed saving from herself. We see this theme of sort of saving and trying to heal the inner world, the inner child, using a relationship, using someone or something external to us. We see that in West End Girl, right? And in West End Girl, she concludes that actually it doesn't quite work that way. You got to save yourself first. And it does feel like in this song, she's saying, yes, a relationship with another person was able to save me from myself.
As long as I've got you and we can be together and forever, just you and me, well that's
This music. Nice.
I had that awful feeling that I needed help. My life had lost its meaning, but you saved me from myself. As long as I've got you and we can be together and forever, just you and me, well that's As long as I've got you and we can be together and forever, just you and me, well that's As long as I've got you and we can be together and forever, just you and me, well that's
I'd be really curious to know, because Lily has said that there was pressure from her label around this album. I would be curious to know, is this a song that was pushed by people, or was this something that Lily completely wrote on her own, wanted wholeheartedly for it to come from her? I would just be curious to know, just because there is just this almost unrealistically happy messaging around a relationship, and there are these acknowledgments of like imperfections in the other person, but overall it feels like there's just something about it that doesn't quite feel as raw as the Lily that I'm used to, or even the Lily that is speaking in the song Take My Place. So I don't know, again, an interesting experience. I'm really having to process. You know, it was quite seamless for me to go from West End Girl to No Shame. It made sense in my brain that the same person had made those two albums. This one I'm running into not roadblocks, but I'm like needing more time to process this one for some reason. So let me know what your theories about why that might be. Next we have Close Your Eyes. I'm gonna close my eyes.
Baby, baby, I have to say this, there's something you should know. When I'm standing there in my underwear, I know that I've let myself go. But I still feel sexy when you undress me and whisper in my ear, come over here, come over here. Let's spice it up, you can dress me up, I'll be anyone you like. Get my heels on, yeah, let's get it on. Come on, ride me like a bike. I'll be Beyonce.
See, I can't, this does feel like authentic Lily joking, like this, and also this kind of vulnerability, insecurity, alongside confidence. It feels like Lily.
Hey, baby, say my name tonight.
There's so much name dropping in this album.
Baby Beyonce, baby, say my name tonight. Yeah, I'm a hover. Baby, come over. Baby, come over. Close your eyes. Baby,
Oh.
shut. I'ma just hit the lights. Come and let me get to work. I'm gonna hypnotize you. Then I'm gonna yank your chain and we can do it again.
Lily.
All over again. Driving your sedan up to my minivan. I see you in my mirror.
So, is the idea of closing your eyes linked to her not feeling fully comfortable in her body? Because if it is, then this feels more accessible, more relatable as a perspective, as a song. Like this feels more human, yeah, just like a little bit more relatable as a relationship experience. And this is also funny.
Driving your sedan up to my minivan. I see you in my mirror. Ain't no other chick gonna cut my shit. You know I'd have to kill her. You know how to use it, I'm about to lose it. You blow my fucking mind. Park it right up behind. Park it right up behind. Close your eyes. Baby, take off your shirt. I'ma just hit the lights. Come and let me get to work. I'm gonna hypnotize you. Then I'm gonna yank your chain and we can do it again.
This is so funny that this is in the chorus, so she has to repeat it several times in the song because it's in the chorus, guys. She has no choice but to repeat it. Love it.
All over again. Where'd you learn to do the things you do? You're everything, you're all my dreams come true. You know your way around like no one else. You're right there, like you care. You're so close, I'm nearly there. Come on, yeah. Come on now, baby, yeah. Come on now, baby, yeah. Come on, baby, right there. Come on, baby, now, yeah. Come on, baby, oh yeah. Come on, baby, right there. Come on, baby, right there. Close your eyes.
Obviously, very different songs. It feels even weird to mention Ruminating here, but just the way her voice is altered with this sort of electronic, playful production there, it just reminded me a bit of how in Ruminating she does that too.
Take off your shirt. I'ma just hit the lights. Come and let me get to work. I'm gonna hypnotize you. Then I'm gonna yank your chain and we can do it again. All over again. Close your eyes. Baby, take off your shirt. I'ma just hit the lights.
I like the little at the end of this line.
Take off your shirt. I'ma just hit the lights. Come and let me get to work. I'm gonna hypnotize you. Then I'm gonna yank your chain and we can do it again. All over again.
What is a little voice at the end of that? Wait, I love that little voice at the end there. I really like this song. I haven't heard Lily in sort of sexy, intimate mode. And the song feels human enough where it feels like a realistic sort of sexy experience, so to speak, because a lot of times songs that would bring in like a romantic jazzy vibe in the background might be painting a very sort of ideal version of this, but she's being very real. Like, yeah, sometimes it's gonna be funny, and yeah, sometimes we don't always feel like we have a perfect body the way that songs might paint it or the media might paint a sexual experience. But you can still feel sexy, you can still enjoy yourself. And she's really capturing that very real complexity of the real experience. And I love that. I love that she's doing that. Okay, taking a quick break. And I'm back. I was just thinking on the break how she did say in the CBS interview that this album was hormonal. I mean, this song this song is a good example of that, isn't it? Makes sense. Like, yeah, hormones, all sorts of happy hormones are present here. Okay, let's go to the next song. URL Badman. No idea what this is about. Like, for all the intentionality and organization when it comes to the track names of West End Girl, there is more of a scattered feel and less of a chronological feel to these song names in this album. So URL Badman, let's see.
Alexander!
Typing?
Your dinner's on the table. Alex!
Yeah, all right, Mom. I said I'm coming. Gosh.
Is that a recording from something?
I work at home in my parents' basement. I don't troll, I make statements. I'm not a cliche, sitting in my PJs, double cupping at lunch on a Tuesday. I'm like Drakesy, so don't hate me. I get vexed if you don't appreciate me. Real talk, I put the world to rights, and when I'm a big boy, I'm gonna write for Vice. It's not for me, it must be wrong. I could ignore it and move on, but I'm a broadband champion, a URL Badman. And if you're trying to call it art, I'll have to take it all apart. I got a highbrow game plan, a URL Badman. I'm a URL BADMAN with no empathy. I got a highbrow game plan, a URL Badman. I'm a URL BADMAN and you're dead to me. 'Cause I'm a broadband champion, a URL Badman. Spectacles with no prescription, short.
Oh my god, I love this song so far. It's so catchy. And the story is really interesting. And again, name dropping. I just want to see where this is gonna go.
With conviction, Supreme Palace, APC, scissor pin a chalice, yeah, that's so me. I'm a London white boy rapping ATL, keyboard warrior that can't spell. I don't like you, I think you're worthless. I wrote a long piece about it up on my WordPress. It's not for me, it must be wrong. I could ignore it and move on, but I'm a broadband champion, a URL Badman. And if you're trying to call it art, I'll have to take it all apart.
Is this from the point of view of a critic? It's just painting this picture of someone who, in a lot of ways, doesn't sound very mature. It doesn't sound like their opinion sort of carries a lot of weight or comes with a whole lot of experience or education. And maybe they are attacking her. It sounds like someone who's in their basement and criticizing, if not Lily specifically, all the creators and artists that put work out there, painting this really valid picture of how sometimes the people who are writing the most scathing reviews, writing the meanest comments on the internet, they don't have the courage and the bravery to be out there creating the stuff, making the art, but they, from the safety of their own home, without needing to deal with any real consequences, can just easily write whatever they want and say whatever they want. And yeah, it is extremely frustrating. I could see why she would want to write a song about this.
Got a highbrow game plan, a URL Badman. I'm a URL BADMAN with no
like a little bit of that dubstep that was, you know, true to the time period.
Brow, game plan, A-U-R-L, Badman. R-U-R-L-B-A-D-M-A-N, and you're dead to me. 'Cause I'm a broadband champion, A-U-R-L, Badman. I like Jordan's, Joy Rich, DJ Screw shit. Complex pitchfork, Winnie the Pooh shit. I'm a Space Ghost perpetrator, but I'm
Winnie the Pooh shit is hilarious. This is so sarcastic. This is so satisfyingly sarcastic. Finally, I'm feeling like, yes, yes, yes. This, to me, with you know, the information that I have, because I'm sure if you're watching this, you have more Lily Allen information than I do. But with the information that I have, this to me feels like Lily. This feels so authentically, sarcastically, beautifully hilarious Lily, and I'm really enjoying this song right now.
the violator. Check the Tyler, the creator, blogosphere, vindicator, ASAP, Kanye, XX remix.
No, we need to appreciate this from the start.
U-R-L, Badman. I like Jordan's, Joy Rich, DJ Screw shit. Complex pitchfork, Winnie the Pooh shit. I'm a Space Ghost perpetrator, bottom half a violator. Check the Tyler, the creator, blogosphere, vindicator, ASAP, Kanye, XX remix. Mike Jones, Paul Wall, I need a Kleenex. I don't like girls much, they're kinda silly. Unless of course they wanna play with my willy.
Lily. What do you need the Kleenex for? I'm wondering. This is so good. I'm gonna play it one more time, okay?
U-R-L, Badman. I like Jordan's, Joy Rich, DJ Screw shit. Complex pitchfork, Winnie the Pooh shit. I'm a Space Ghost perpetrator, bottom half a violator. Check the Tyler, the creator, blogosphere, vindicator, ASAP,
So
Kanye,
good.
XX remix. Mike Jones, Paul Wall, I need a Kleenex. I don't like girls much, they're kinda silly. Unless of course they wanna play with my willy.
I love that. I love that. Ooh, different vibe.
I'm a U-R-L-B-A-D-M-A-N with no empathy. I got a highbrow game plan, a U-R-L, Badman. I'm a U-R-L-B-A-D-M-A-N, and you're dead to me. 'Cause I'm a broadband champion, a U-R-L, Badman. I got a highbrow
Love.
game plan, a U-R-L, Badman.
There's like a goat sound at the end of that.
U-R-L, Badman.
It's like the electronic goat sound. Like what? Wow, if you had told me that probably my favorite song so far would be called URL Badman, I would have said that. Why would that be? But that is really catchy and way to take the power back, because yeah, there are people who are living maybe not this exact life, but some version of a not maybe the most brave existence, and they're sitting at home and they feel that they have the right to make statements, even that you think you're making statements, but really, you know, she's really just calling these people out, and this is her revenge. She has a right to be angry, because it takes a lot of courage to put out art into the world. It takes so much courage to do anything creative and to share it publicly, because it means that there will be people who do pick it apart, and that can feel very hurtful, especially when it's something very vulnerable to you, very authentic to you. And I just love that Lily has the courage to say, you know what, like, this is very annoying. She's just letting the sarcasm run loose on this song, and I love that. I love that for her. Silver Spoon. Ah, Silver Spoon. After listening to West End Girl, you guys shared with me that her father is a famous actor. Her brother is a famous actor on Game of Thrones. I didn't know that Alfie Allen was her brother. Really cool to find that out. Makes sense. There must be like an acting gene, right? Because she's such a good actor. So I wonder if this song is referencing that, is acknowledging that she came from a certain degree of privilege, a certain degree of familiarity with the world of fame even before she got famous.
So I went to posh school, why would I deny it? Silver spoon at the ready, so don't even try it. Yeah, the house I grew up in, it was Georgian. 10 bedrooms, beautiful proportions.
Ooh,
Can't say
sounds
that life
beautiful.
isn't easy. Double negative, can't nothing please me. Only made it here, cause of my daddy. Fuck your tea bags, yo, where's my tea caddy? This life, that life. Life isn't fair, but we all gon' try. Not fair, it's not right. Doing my thing, I'm just keeping my head down and do we have to keep talking about where you think it is I'm from? And I'ma make you see you don't know me, you don't know me. No, things never change, no telling some people leave. I'm still here, still telling you that you're wrong. And are you losing sleep? You don't know me, you don't know me. No, things never change, no telling some people. So I got
Yet another song that feels nostalgic to me, like this kind of production and singing style. It's nice to go back in time in this way. So she's angry, and I can see why. Because when someone maybe over focuses on the privilege, I mean, I hear, yeah, she definitely did come from a privileged position, but also she's still here. So there's this sense of, yes, maybe she got a certain leg up in starting her career, but she's still going, which means that she has something to offer beyond that. And I can see why that would be frustrating, to be in a position where maybe the press and the public is focusing so much on the silver spoon and your privilege that maybe you feel like, okay, I can't really do anything about that. What I do have control over is the work and the art that I'm producing and all the hard work that I'm putting in. And you're not focusing on this, you're only focusing on this. Not to say that the privilege part should be dismissed. I don't think that it should, but I can see where having just multiple voices repeatedly emphasizing and focusing on that can be frustrating when she's still going, like she's still putting in effort. She's not only famous because of the privilege, or else she wouldn't be on album 3 at this point.
I got a trust fund, so what am I doing? Buying property, can't be bothered with the viewings. I'm getting hungry, could you fetch my butler? Step back, I couldn't be any humbler. Subject got signed to a major. I'll do anything just to entertain ya. I'm from West 11, and when it's over, I'm going straight to heaven in a Range Rover. This life, that life. Life isn't fair, but we all gon' try. Not fair, it's not right. Doing my thing, I'm just keeping my head down and do we have to keep talking about where you think it is I'm from? And I'ma make you see you don't know me, you don't know me. No, things never change, no telling some people leave. I'm still here, still telling you that you're wrong. And are you losing sleep? You don't know me, you don't know me. No, things never change, no telling some people. You don't know me, you don't know me. No, things never change, no telling some people. Round and round again. Please.
Before we get into the bridge, things never change is interesting. For me, it's sort of referencing, one, I mean, she can't change her past. She's not able to change where she came from. And she's also referencing just the repeated comments about this that she gets from the public, where it feels like, oh, they can't change their opinion, they can't change their narrative about me. They're just insisting that it's the silver spoon, it's the Nepo baby thing. And either way, this acknowledgement that some of these things just cannot change is frustrating. It's really capturing that frustration she's feeling.
Please could you repeat the question? Driving round again. I heard it all before and then some. Round and round again. Please could you repeat the question? Doing my thing, I'm just keeping my head down and do we have to keep talking about where you think it is I'm from? And I'ma make you see you deny me, you deny me. Now things never change, don't tell it I'm make-believe. I'm still here, still telling you that you're wrong. You just didn't sleep, you deny me, you deny me. Now things never change, don't tell it some people. And I'ma make you see you deny me, you deny me.
This seems to be a theme that comes up on a few of these songs on this album, is her relationship with fame. And it sounds like a particularly complex one, at least partly because it's almost like she's never not been famous. She was sort of famous, born into fame, and famous in the sense of she's somebody's daughter. And then her relationship with fame evolved when she started to produce her own art, and you can really hear the frustration with like the press and the public is stuck in the first part of that story, and maybe they're not seeing like how the story has evolved, or not acknowledging it as much as she would like them to. Fair enough. And it's cool that she's naming this, she's addressing this and being vocal about her frustration. It's almost like if someone needs to ask her about this in an interview, she can just kind of refer back to this song, be like, yeah, just this is my opinion on it. You know, like I've already stated my point of view. It's frustrating, and I'm okay with acknowledging that I came from privilege, but I don't want this to be the only narrative about me. Okay, next song is Life for Me.
When the day's over and I have a second to myself, I lie on the sofa watching TV. Get on the computer and start checking up on everyone else, looking at all their pictures, up to all sorts of mischief. Some of them are ridiculous, everything's there to see. Everyone looks so wasted, totally off their faces. I feel so isolated, everyone there but me. Why does it feel like I'm missing something? Been there and done that, list good for nothing.
The production is great on this album. There's a lot of fun musical moments here. And once again, I feel like I'm feeling the very 2010s transition from the verse, pre-chorus, chorus. And it's cool how this song is describing what could easily be a famous person's experience, maybe comparing, to other people who are on the internet. And she's name dropped a lot of people, so we know that she's thinking about other celebrities. But it is also a more universal experience that we all have to some extent. If we use social media, we can very much get a lot of these feelings of comparison and isolation. Social media can in so many ways connect us really beautifully, and in so many ways also isolate us and make us feel like we're distanced from the things that we're seeing. And so yeah, it actually feels really, really relatable, this whole experience.
Been there and done that, list good for nothing.
Wow, I almost forgot. While I was talking about this, I almost forgot how happy the production is, because I was like, wow, this is actually a really complex, often sad experience that we all have. And then we're back with the really happy production.
Why does it feel like I'm missing something? Been there and done that, miss good for nothing. Everything's perfect, yeah, I'm as content as can be. This is the life for me. Tell me I'm normal to feeling like this. It's a bit early for a midlife crisis. Everything's perfect.
I've heard people call it a quarter life crisis. You know, it's never too early for a crisis. Never.
I'm as content as can be. This is the life for me.
Got it. So the music is matching these words. Everything's perfect. I'm as content as can be. That's what the music is telling us. And then basically every other line in this song is showing us the truth, like the actual feelings behind the words. Ah. We have a moment of reflective music which captures that really reflective experience.
I'm not complaining, but last night I hardly slept at all. Well, actually, yes, I am complaining.
Yeah.
No energy left in me, the baby might have taken it all. 'Cause I've hit the wall. Please don't think that I'm being rude, honey, I'm just not.
I mean, yeah, add having children to the mix, and that is absolutely draining. And this is the classic Lily honesty we love, isn't it? Where she's acknowledging, yeah, you know what, I am complaining, and in an indirect way, she's also kind of saying, I have a right to complain. Like it's understandable that in this position, I would need to complain.
In the mood, I'm head to toe in baby food, so please will you give it a rest? It's not that I don't love you, and it's not that I don't want to. Honestly, baby, to tell you the truth, I feel like a bit of a mess.
Not in the mood for sex, not in the mood for any sort of enjoyable activity or anything really that's going to require energy and attention, because this is a really, really, really draining and yeah, just absolutely tiring state to be in.
Why does it feel like I'm missing something? Been there and done that, miss good for nothing. Everything's perfect, yeah, I'm as content as can be. This is the life for me. Tell me I'm normal to feeling like this. It's a bit early for a midlife crisis. Everything's perfect, yeah, I'm as content as can be. This is the life for me.
For anyone who does need to hear it, yeah, you are normal for feeling like this. It's totally normal. And I just love, this is so refreshing. This is the kind of Lily honesty that I find so refreshing, where she's saying, she's capturing that inner conflict where you want to say everything's perfect, or there's a part of you that feels like everything should be perfect, and at the same time you know that it doesn't feel that way, and you just want to express that.
I could never get bored of it. Most of the time I love this, but sometimes I get nostalgic when actually I'm complete. Why does it feel like I'm
Ooh, the truth comes out here right after this reflective musical interlude. She's saying most of the time she loves being a mother. I guess this is a song about motherhood, isn't it? The title Life for Me is so interesting, because she's really acknowledging that, you know, this is the life for me. It's the life I've chosen, and I do overall feel happy that I have chosen it. And at the same time, that doesn't take away from feeling nostalgic about the life I had before I had kids, because of course there is a certain degree of loss there. Anytime you make any sort of life change, no matter how sure you are that you're ready to make it, you want to make it, there is going to be a certain degree of loss and letting go of the life that you had before, and that will come with its own challenges. So it's beautiful that she's acknowledging that, and I love that she was acknowledging that in 2014. There's always been a pressure on mothers to just feel happy about being a mother, and this sort of social pressure around you can't say anything bad about being a mother because that will make you a bad mother. And that's still present to some extent. I think it would have been even more present, even more pressure in 2014. So I love that she, as a public figure, as a mother who was criticized for her parenting, as we know from that song on No Shame, Come On Then, she is brave enough here to be honest, tell the truth. This is so important to do so that people in her position will feel less alone. And she's kind of offering the world the validation that she's seeking. Like, someone tell me that I'm normal for feeling this. She's actually, through this song, reassuring people that, yeah, it's normal to love the decision you made, whether it is having kids or whatever the life changes that you've made. It's normal to know in your heart that you wanted this and you made this choice, and maybe overall you are happy with it. And it's okay to also feel nostalgic, to have mixed feelings. It's okay to feel multiple things at once. It's normal to feel multiple things at once. So I really, really, really like that she's doing this. Yeah, and the contrast is sort of, I feel that I'm complete, and I also feel that I'm missing something. And this is also human. Like, you can, it sounds so counterintuitive, but you can, as a human, feel both ways. Like, that's possible. I love that she's doing this.
Actually, I'm complete. Why does it feel like I'm missing something? Been there and done that, miss good for nothing. Everything's perfect, yeah, I'm as content as can be. This is the life for me. Tell me I'm normal to feeling like this. It's a bit early for a midlife crisis. Everything's perfect, yeah, I'm as content as can be. This is the life for me. Everything's perfect, yeah, I'm as content as can be. This is the life for me.
I'm just really happy this song exists. That's how I feel about it. Like, this kind of messaging is really important, and I think she's communicating clearly enough where, even though she's saying, everything's perfect, I think the song communicates that, like, no, it's not perfect, and that's the real point of view, and also, that's okay. And yeah, I really like that one. Hard out here. Woo.
I suppose I should tell you what this bitch is thinking. You'll find me in the studio and not in the kitchen. I won't be bragging about my cars or talking about my chains. Don't need to shake my ass for you, cause I've got a brain. If I told you about my sex life, you'd call me a slut. When boys be talking about their bitches, no one's making a fuss. There's a glass.
Oh my god. Wait, this song starts so cool. I love the production at the start. I love she's breaking gender norms. She's challenging assumptions about what pop stars should be talking about. She's pointing out the just unfair criticism of the press, and again, perhaps challenging what people expect of pop stars, and saying, I'm gonna be lyric focused, not dance focused, which, like, fair enough. I mean, it doesn't even have to be shade to the people who do choose to shake their ass or do choose to share about their sex life. Although, didn't she tell us? She told us in an earlier. Yeah, she's not saying that she's not going to do it. She says, if I do it and when I do it, you're going to call me a slut. Yeah. Which is, yeah, if you have a sex life, you're a slut, according to the media. This is a really confident song, and I love that. Just realized, yeah, double standard for the men and the women in the industry. This song is so good because she's really dropping like really good points here in every single line.
When boys be talking about their bitches, no one's making a fuss. There's a glass ceiling to break, there's money to make, and now it's time to speed it up, cause I can't move at this pace. Sometimes it's hard to find the words to say. I'll go ahead and say them anyway. Forget your balls and grow a pair of tits. It's hard, it's hard, it's hard out here for a bitch. It's hard for a bitch. It's hard. It's hard out here for a bitch. It's hard for a bitch. For a bitch.
I love this song. Oh my gosh. And this is super catchy, really good. Loving this song.
You're not a size 6 and you're not good looking. Well, you better be rich or be real good at cooking. You should probably lose some weight, cause we can't see your bones. You should probably fix your face or you'll end up on your own. Don't you want to have somebody who objectifies you? Have you thought about your butt? Who's gonna tear it in two? We've never had it so good, we're out of the woods. And if you can't detect the sarcasm, you've misunderstood.
Love, love, love. You know, this is, God, it felt for a time between 2014 and now, it felt for a time that we were making improvements on this because, you know, 90s era and early 2000s, there was a lot of pressure on women to be very, very, very thin. And there was a movement, it feels so far away now, but there was a movement sometime between then and now around normalizing normal bodies and just more acceptance of, you know, different weights, different body shapes. And somehow, you know, this line is hitting me hard in 2025 while I'm listening to this because I don't know, it feels like we've kind of come full circle and we're having the same problems again, just the same expectations and double standards. It's like, why haven't we moved further as a society?
Sometimes it's hard to find the words to say. I'll go ahead and say them anyway. Forget your balls and grow a pair of tits. It's hard, it's hard, it's hard out here for a bitch. It's hard for a bitch, for a bitch. It's hard, it's hard out here for a bitch. It's hard for a bitch, for a bitch. It's hard, it's hard out here. A bitch, 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 a bitch, a bitch, bitch, bitch.
That's so catchy. Ooh. Love how creative she's getting with all the ways that she's singing bitch. These are all gonna be stuck in my head, I can guarantee you right now.
Inequality promises that it's here to stay. Always trust the injustice, cause it's not going away. Inequality promises that it's here to stay. Always trust the injustice, cause it's not going.
She predicted it in 2014 and she was right. Unfortunately, she was right.
Sometimes it's hard to find the words to say. I'll go ahead and say them anyway. Forget your balls and grow a pair of tits. It's hard, it's hard, it's hard out here for a bitch. It's hard for a bitch, for a bitch. It's hard, it's hard out here for a bitch. It's hard for a bitch, for a bitch. It's hard out here. Bitch,
Did she just say
Bitch.
bitch? Ah, fantastic song. I know she says it's hard to find the words to say. I'll go ahead and say them anyway. I'm glad that she did. I'm glad that she said them. You know, you have to talk about it. Talking about it is the first step to making changes. Of course, clearly we have a much further way to go because just talking about it has not fully brought us to the place that we need to be, even after almost a decade. But we have to talk about it first. So I'm glad this song exists. Moving to the next song, Wind Your Neck.
Why don't you keep your eyes on the road? Keep yourself to yourself, or you're gonna explode. Don't concern yourself with my shit. If I told you the truth, well, you probably couldn't handle it. What's it got to do with you? I don't care what you get up to. Didn't ask for your opinion, not your business.
Wind your neck and
Why'd you think you're bad, little rubberneck?
Oh, I love this imagery of like someone who's not staying in their lane. You know, they're driving, but their neck is like out the window, checking out what all the other cars, all the other people are doing. And then when she sings this part, it's kind of sounds like the fishing rod, like reel it back in, like check yourself.
Not your business.
wind your neck and
Why'd you think you're bad, little rubberneck? No one likes a troublemaker. Pull up your socks. There's nothing to see here. Why'd you have to be here? Can't you turn around and get back into your box?
wind your neck and
Wind your neck in, 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 wind your neck in. I've always said each to their own. Won't you give me a break? Won't you throw me a bone? I'm a different kettle of fish. If you don't understand, just look the other way, you bitch. I'll do my
You bish. She said bitch like 50 times in the previous song. But the problem is, bitch doesn't rhyme with fish. So she has to say bish here. I get it. I get it. Understood. You know, she is really angry on this album. And it's a total theme through a lot of these songs. And there is something cathartic about how she is expressing it. And the production on this album is so poppy in a just a way that really suits the expression of anger, where it's like boom boom boom, I'm just giving you good production and snappy lyrics. Like those two things seem to go really well.
If you don't understand, just look the other way, you bitch. I'll do my thing, you do yours. What you get up to behind closed doors. No of interest, of no opinion. It's not my business.
wind your neck and
Why'd you think you're bad, little rubberneck? No one likes a troublemaker. Pull up your socks. There's nothing to see here. Why'd you have to be here? Can't you turn around and get back into your box?
wind your neck and
Wind your neck in, 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 wind your neck in. The rubberneckers slow me down. When will they ever work it out? No, they can't run me out of time.
wind your neck and
Why'd you think you're bad, little rubberneck?
This theme also runs through the album, this sense of you're criticizing me a lot and it is pissing me off and I've had enough of it and I'm going to let you know I'm angry. However, I am not going anywhere. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep moving forward and doing what I'm doing because I want to be. And you know, as annoying as all this is, as much as you slow me down and anger me, you can't actually stop me. You can't actually kick me out here.
One less of troublemaker, pull up your socks. There's nothing to see here. Why'd you have to be here? Can't you turn around and get back into your box?
Wind your neck and
Wind your neck in, 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 wind your neck in,
Angry song, fun metaphor, fun way to express the anger. And I get that part of the frustration is I'm staying in my lane. I'm not concerning myself with what you're doing or trying to criticize you. So could you, like, why do you have to feel like you need to do that to me? I'm really sensing her frustration with these different approaches that she's taking versus everyone else is taking, and just how frustrating that is for her. Okay, next song. Who do you love?
You know it always feels like you take her side, clicks her fingers and you arrive to see her cry. I got two of my own kids, I'm a slave to my mortgage. I don't ask you for nothing, will it always be like this? And you're struggling to hide it, and I know you've decided it's not each in your own way. I can tell by you won't say who'd you love, 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 who'd you love.
And so much uncertainty and so much pain in this question. It sounds like Lily is with someone, has her two kids, and maybe the person she's with has another woman who, I mean, he may not be in a relationship with this other woman. Maybe it's the ex-wife. Maybe the ex-wife has her own kids. And Lily's describing this experience of the guy spending a lot of time, maybe energy, resources, finances to support this other woman. Also sounds like he's supporting her emotionally, while Lily has her own kids to support, financial obligations, and there's this feeling of this man's energy and time is split between Lily and the other woman. That's a really hard place to be because it raises this question of who do you love? Do you love her? Do you love me? Do you love both of us? But that's not really nice to be experiencing because it means you're dividing your time between us, and that's hurtful. Wow, there's a few moments of this sort of whiplash in this album. If you go to my discussion video about No Shame, I talked about how the track list is structured in this way that really takes care of you. There isn't any feeling of whiplash. In this album, I've had a few moments where I'm like, whoa, we're going from really energetic, angry song to whoa, this is a really vulnerable song. And I don't know if this is what Lily meant when she describes this album as a sort of chaotic mess, I think is what she has said. But if that is what she means, I mean, that is kind of what I'm feeling here. I feel like I'm going through this roller coaster of emotions here.
And she reads like a textbook. I do things in other ways. Never did understand. And when she cries, I walk away. She acts younger than my kids. You're a slave for her baggage. And I try, but it wears thin.
So, ooh, okay. He won't stay. So is he choosing the other woman over Lily? This is so sad. Yeah, it sounds like the other woman does have kids of her own. And she's capturing this experience when there is another person that you sort of feel that the person you love is paying some sort of attention to, whether because they love them too romantically or they're sort of tied to them because of kids they've had together or obligations that they share. It can be a really common experience to make comparisons there, to compare yourself to the other person, because there's sort of questions that can get raised around who do they love more and whose communication style might he prefer and whose emotions is he going to pay the most attention to? Is it going to be maybe the person who is more vocal, who expresses their emotions more? Or is it going to be the person who maybe distances themselves or avoids emotions or conflict? I really feel for her here. This is a really hard position to be in. I am wondering about this. Mother, I'm in need of your attention. Please let me know what I'm missing here. I feel like I'm missing something. I was just surprised to hear this part of the song. If there are kids involved in this dynamic where there are adults trying to figure it all out, like what is their relationship status, who's taking care of whose kids and what finances, that a child in that kind of dynamic would need attention, that a child would be looking up to their mother saying, hey, like this is really hard for me too, and I need attention. Kind of like the empathy she shows in her song 3 for the 3-year-old, that sense of someone very, very young that is needing to deal with a very complex dynamic and doesn't quite understand, but at the very minimum needs love and attention from the adults involved. This question kind of captures maybe what everyone involved in this kind of dynamic might be wondering, like, where is the love? Who do you love? I could see a child sort of questioning as well in their own way of sort of who loves who loves me, who's going to pay attention to me if potentially my parents are off and engaging with different relationships or navigating their own divorce potentially. And kind of like, I mean, with Madeline in West End Girl, where we know there's another woman who's also kind of being played potentially and having her own feelings about the situation. The other woman that's not Lily in this dynamic, the her who is crying, may also be asking the same question of who does this person love? Who's going to love me? Who's going to show me attention and support me financially, potentially? So it's a really, like, this is a hard dynamic she's describing here, and I don't know the exact story. Maybe you guys can enlighten me if you know more about what was going on in her life at this time. But something cool about Lily's music is I feel like she has quite a few songs that raise complex relationship dynamics. Her songs are not just the me and the you and what's going on between us, but often there is someone else involved in some way that complicates the dynamic even more. Like it sounds like even if it was just the two people, it would be a complex dynamic, but it's even more complex because of other people involved. So she's really been through it relationship wise. She has felt a whole range of feelings. Next song is Miserable Without Your Love.
I'm a beautiful, beautiful, powerful, fashionable, best-dressed animal, but I'm miserable without your love. Miserable without your love. I am miserable without your love. Miserable without your love. Tell me I'm brilliant and talented and that I'm the best. And do you think I've still got it? I think I've been depressed. Where's all my free shit, my packages, my 10 trips to the lavatories, my handbags, my pieces? I thought it was beneath me. Please, sir, do you want my picture? Do you want my address? Do you want my fame? Do you want my star? Do you want my beauty? Do you want my power? Do you want my number? Do you want my love? Powerful, fashionable, animal. I'm miserable without your love. I am miserable without your love.
This very human need to want validation and to want someone to believe in you and believe that you're worthy, and also very human to like at any given moment, maybe sometimes in the same moment, to feel like you are all of these things. And the song is kind of cool because so far, I mean, you could see how there are links to being famous. Maybe the you she's talking to is sort of the public, but she's capturing something that even if you're not famous, you can relate to the anxiety around not knowing if you've still got it, and knowing that you might feel depressed, you might feel all sorts of ways internally, and you just kind of need some reassurance. You just kind of would like someone to just support you and see the good in you.
Sometimes I think to myself that I might have got it wrong. The path I've chosen might not be the one I should be on. I can't get enthusiastic about a shitload of plastic. I thought it would be easy. I thought it would complete me. But I want my evenings, and I want my girlfriends, and I want my peace, and I want my drugs, and I want my figure, and I want my glamour, and I want my life back. I want your love.
This part is so sad. She's really being vulnerable here and owning the fact that she does have regrets at least some of the time. And the pressure to look a certain way is very real. And the desire that fame or a certain career path would give you that feeling of completion. Or maybe she's talking about motherhood here too, that hope that, okay, if I just have kids, have a family, that I will feel complete. And then the disappointment and the loss that comes with realizing, like, yeah, you just want peace. You want your evenings. It's interesting. She's grouping the drugs here too. Maybe these are all things like having time to herself, having friends, and having drugs. For her in this moment in time, all of those fall into the same category of these are things that help me feel okay, that help me regulate my emotions. And also she's missing a particular person that she no longer has, which is really sad.
I want my life back. I want your love. Beautiful, powerful, fashionable, animal. I'm
so, so sad. And this part, yeah, she's really just that loneliness is coming through on this album, isn't it? Where it's almost like she's so aware of all the ways that she's not being supported that she's saying, I would like someone, and the you here could be a romantic love, but it could also be people who support her, her fans, the public. She just would like to be liked, which is so human, and the worry of if I stop, if I lay down, if I maybe take a break, like, will that be okay? Would I still be liked? And it's almost like the chorus is this sort of mantra, her sort of affirmation to herself, at least this part, trying to reassure herself, no, you are still beautiful, you're still powerful.
Powerful, fashionable, animal, but I'm miserable without your love. I am miserable without your love. I'm a beautiful, powerful, fashionable, animal, but I'm miserable without your love. I am miserable without your love. I'm a beautiful, powerful, fashionable, animal, but I'm miserable without your love. I am miserable without your love.
The sadness of this really, really hit me just now. It's a really sad song. And she's not hiding it. She's not hiding that she's miserable and that she would just like some validation and to feel less alone, which we all want that, famous or not. It's totally natural. Holding on to nothing is one of the ones that you guys told me to keep an eye out for.
Sometimes I see his face. I wanna hold you, but it feels unsafe. Too scared to give my heart up now. I'm not brave enough to play my part now. Can you guarantee that you'll stay here with me? With me. It feels strange, like a foreign thing. I'm still waiting for the love to kick in. Sometimes when I watch you sleeping, I keep having to check your breathing. It's not fair, not your fault, not your fault, not at all, not at all. Once bitten, twice shy.
Okay, yeah, one of you shared that this is most likely about the impact of experiencing a stillbirth and then having two children, the once bitten, twice shy, and just the absolute emotional struggle, the fear that comes after you've experienced this kind of loss, the fear that comes with showing love again, how it can feel unsafe because you've experienced this unfathomable sadness, and you know in your bones the depth of that grief. You don't feel safe raising your hopes again, because what if you fall again and experience that level of grief again? And being a mother feels so foreign that it's hard to even like admit or to feel love. And once again, I'm so glad she's talking about motherhood in this way, because like this experience that she went through of becoming a mother, losing her child, stillbirth, just like there are no words, honestly. And then to be expected to kind of snap into motherhood, full love, the sort of idealized image that we can be sold around this kind of life change. It's just not possible. It's not possible for a lot of people who actually have not experienced a stillbirth. Just going from not being a mother to a mother, there can totally be this expectation that, you know, you should automatically feel love and feel only love. And that's just not realistic for a lot of people. And so I love and I'm so glad that she's acknowledging the anxiety and the complex feelings that can come with this. And this feels like the writing of the Lily that I know, the Lily that I'm coming to know, where it's just so clear, it's so directly saying exactly what she means. So her feelings just hit you right in the heart.
Once bitten, twice shy. I'll try and I'll try. 'Cause I'm holding on to nothing. I'm holding on to nothing. Once bitten, twice shy. I can't seem to find the strength. What's the point in keeping you at arm's length? I wanna love you, but I can't imagine what I'd do if the worst did happen. Can you guarantee that you'll stay here with me?
I just need a moment for that line. Yeah, because the deeply painful existential truth is that no human on this planet can guarantee that they will stay. They can tell you and they can absolutely mean that they have every intention to stay, but the reality is there is no one in our lives that can 100% give that guarantee that they will stay, let alone a child. And so she's really just capturing that anxiety of loss, the fear of loss of someone that you really love, that you really care about. And if you've already experienced a loss like a stillbirth, this is going to be 1,000 times greater. The fear is going to be even more painful.
With me. Once bitten, twice shy. I'll try and I'll try. 'Cause I'm holding on to nothing. I'm holding on to nothing. Once bitten, twice shy. Well, I've been there before. No, I won't go back. Couldn't take anymore. I'm not going back.
I'm taking this to mean I can't take any more of that pain of a state of potentially depression. I think it would be totally understandable to experience depression after something like that. But she's so aware of how difficult that period must have been, where she's saying, I don't want to go back to that place. I want to keep myself out of that headspace. Potentially she's saying, I need to keep myself out of that headspace. I cannot go back if I want to parent the children that I do have the way that I want to. She's really willing herself into the present. She's really trying to stay as present as possible and look forward, not backwards. And God, you can really feel in this song how hard that must be to do.
Once bitten, twice shy. I'll try and I'll try. 'Cause I'm holding on to nothing. I'm holding on to nothing. Once bitten, twice shy.
This is one of those songs that I feel the heaviness of the pain of. And at the same time, I can't help but just be glad that it exists. Like I'm glad that this song exists for people to listen to and relate to. And I'm glad that Lily was able to express this and process, or maybe it's just beginning to process some of these feelings just so they're not kept inside of her. And maybe you guys can tell me what the reception of this song and this album was like at the time. But I imagine that there are people in the world that could potentially connect with each other over this song, whether it's Lily connecting to fans or fans finding each other and maybe bonding in some sort of way over this experience. Because there's really just so much pain, and yet there's something therapeutic about this song existing and expressing it. It's one of those things that needs to be said and acknowledged, that this is painful and this exists. Getting ready for the next song. I wonder which one of these are the deluxe. I'm gonna look it up real quick. Okay, so it looks like starting from track 13 all the way to the end, these are the songs that are only on the deluxe version. Love that this was the ending track on the regular version. That's a really great ending track. But it's also really interesting that, well, this is an angry song, but there are the vulnerable songs here were sort of reserved for the deluxe version. I wonder if that sort of tells us something about how she chose to express those things. She maybe didn't want the really vulnerable tracks to be readily available for the press and the public to comment on when potentially the original album was released, because sometimes these come as a sort of later piece, a sort of add-on, which I could understand. Could understand that being the case, because these are really, there's a lot of vulnerability here. And then we've got Somewhere Only We Know, which I have heard before, but I'm happy to hear again because I really do like her version of this.
I walked across an empty land. I knew the pathway like the back of my hand. I felt the earth beneath my feet, sat by the river and it made me complete. Oh, simple thing, where have you gone? I'm getting tired and I need someone to rely on. I came across a fallen tree. I felt the branches of it looking at me. Is this the place we used to love? Is this the place that I've been dreaming of? Oh, simple thing, where have you gone? I'm getting old and I need something to rely on. And if you have a minute, why don't we go talk about it somewhere only we know? This could be the end of everything, so why don't we go somewhere only we know? Somewhere only we know.
It's just so beautiful. Okay. Sorry if there's an abrupt cut here. I realized right after I finished filming that my mic cut out, ran out of battery right when I started talking after the end of Somewhere Only We Know. Also, just going to quickly add that because I did just play the whole song through, I don't know if I'm going to have to cut that out for copyright reasons, but if I do, just know that it was just me listening to the song. I didn't pause it a single time. I was just vibing and enjoying the beauty of Lily's voice. And the only thing I just added when I finished listening to the song was just how powerful of a reminder it is of Lily's voice, and how when it's accompanied by this really, really beautiful music and production in the background, how it really does shine. Like she has something really, really delicate, really powerful at the same time about her voice that I really, really love, and is just really, really nice, and is starting to become actually really familiar for me because I've been listening to so much Lily Allen in recent months and have been enjoying it so much. There's a sort of soothing comfort to her voice at this point for me. So, just some closing reflections on this album. I'm gonna need more time to process it. It does feel different to West End Girl and No Shame. This feels like, in many ways, a different Lily. In some ways, love this song. You can feel her sarcasm, you can feel her humor. In many ways, I feel like my hypothesis that, she would still have a personality in this album, regardless of all the label pressure that apparently was present at the time. I feel like my hypothesis was right. I do still feel Lily in this album. Although there are certain moments, especially when songs feel especially happy or especially pop like, where I can't help but wonder how much of that is Lily, or how much of that might be the label pressure that she has talked about. So I really want to know your thoughts. I want to know how you experienced this album when it came out, if you were listening to Lily at the time, or if you weren't and maybe you're discovering her now. I would love to hear what you think of this album. I'm going to read your comments. I'm going to listen to this a lot more. I'm going to take some time to digest it a bit more, and then I will make the discussion video where we go a little bit more in depth, sort of reflect on the album as a whole. I'm excited to keep going on this Lily Allen discovery journey. Can't wait to hear her previous albums and then get the sort of full picture of where everything fits in the timeline, sort of see what has been true about her writing throughout the whole process. So that's it for today. Thank you for being here, and I will see you in the next video.